You know, when I went to India, and not the second time when I went by myself, the first time I went with my mom, and then we went down to those villages, and the guy, not villages, I lived in a village, well, they lived in a village. It's a whole complicated story. Apparently in India, it's just, no, let's not get into it. The point is, I went to a city, and the city had like a whole bunch of places where you could eat or whatnot, which most of you would be like, that's disgusting. You know, it's like, I grew up eating roti off, that was cooked off of shit being burnt because you don't really have a lot of resources, so you gotta use what the fuck you got, right? All right, cool. So I don't really have that much kind of status. I'm like, my immune system's built. Fuck you guys. I don't give two shits. Y'all eat ass out here. I don't eat ass. Go fuck yourself. Anyways, the point is that's not the point. I went to go get like juice one day, and there was a juice, and it was a green fucking orange type thing, and I didn't know it was an orange. And he's like, it's some type of citrus food. I was like, oh, I guess I didn't know what the fuck it was called in my language, my native tongue. Um, no lazy when I was like about that. But the point is, I went to India, got juice. I was like, yo, this is the best goddamn orange juice ever, but it's not orange juice, it's something else. And my entire life since then, since 2010, since I got fired from McDonald's, no, that was the second trip. The first trip in 2006 is when I went there, and then I've been looking for this magical goddamn fruit that's so delicious. Just needs a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, not too much, and it just tastes amazing. And I'm like, this is the best thing since lemon juice because I love lemonade, but salty. Only to find out like a few years back, and only a couple of weeks ago, it actually registered in my head that, so oranges are only orange because humans make them orange. Otherwise, they're green. So this entire time, we were looking for this magical fruit, and I stayed away from oranges because as a kid, I used to love fucking oranges. Any type of orange, tangerines, anything. I loved everything that was citrus, and I used to put salt and pepper. But I went to India and did not realize that, yo, humankind is full of shit. Yo, oranges aren't orange. And my entire life, I gave up on oranges because I'm like, there's nothing that's ever gonna be as good as this one item I tasted in India, and that was oranges that I loved, and I gave up on oranges. So I'm just this is my confessions. I'm just saying, I don't know everything. I make mistakes, and years down the road, I realize 2006. Holy fuck, that's 13 fucking years I gave up on oranges. Yeah. Um, just saying, you're only human. You're gonna make mistakes, but goddamn, I didn't know oranges weren't oranges. They were greenish or green oranges. Oh, greenish. I don't know what they're called. I'm just saying I fucked up. Anyways, I gotta go now. I'm gonna go have some orange juice. I just remember how much I love orange juice with salt and pepper. Before I went to India and realized I love something that looks like oranges that isn't orange with salt and pepper. I gave up on oranges only to come back in 2023 when the whole world's confused about everything, and I'm just finally figuring out that I love oranges from when I was a little kid. And I never gave up on those oranges, and I love them so much that I gave up on oranges because I love oranges so much. 2023, right? All right, cool. We're on the same page.